Previously on the fourth culture, the party attended the lecture for that Tripicus was holding called the Lecture for Primes. We realized that the brightness of the auras around us seemed to correspond to how powerful someone is, or so we think. Tripicus turned out to be a very large humanoid dog. Looks like a Westie. Damn adorable, super bloody the cute. Anyway, he taught us a few things, like the fact that Sigil sits above the Outlands, which is a plane. And then he told us not to hurt the Devils because the Lady of Pain will return the favor 100-fold. And also, if we had some kind of deity-linked powers, please don't summon the deity here because the Lady of Pain will eat them. Yes, it's not good. Also, that the harmonium is sort of like a, I want to say police force. I can't remember what he exactly described them as, but that was what stuck in my brain. He also explained that people who come from planes that do not see auras tend to come from planes where the magic is out of whack. And that is not how the rest of the world tends to work. So, he led us through this meditation exercise to see that there are these energy meridians in our bodies. And then we learn how to adjust the meridian so that they can absorb the energy that's leaking back into the body. Kie and Bara both needed a little bit more help lah. And Tripicus put one giant paw on them with the toe pins, so big toe pins, to help give them some help. Yeah. So after that, the party learned aura control. It's a new skill. Yes. Bara and Kaman learned that they were finally able to cast spells without taking any damage or without using intan, which is a big deal. Kaman, in that moment, had this kind of realization. Divinity is a lie. What is a god? What is the point? So yeah, I'm surprised his head didn't go chibaboom, but yeah, he seems to be okay. Yes. So he then studied Afina to see whether she is indeed herself, using her aura, and realized that she is constructed of threads of fate and is herself, but she shouldn't be. I mean, not entirely certain what he meant by that when he wrote it down in the journal, but okay, thank you. So, Tripicus explained that we now have the ability to have the weave go through us without exploding or mutating us, which is a good thing. Yes. Although what is exactly the weave, I'm still not very sure. You ask the other two more brainy ones. So, Tripicus asked to see us after class and asked us where we were from. We told him we were from Urtu and asked if we can go back. And then he explained that time here on this plane doesn't run the same as everywhere else. We could have go back and then find that, no time has passed. Or we can go back and find that, centuries have passed and everyone we know is dead. So good, right? Yeah. He also explained that in order to go back to Urtu, we need to find a key.
A bottle of gin.
Huh?
Sorry, Lisa seems to be swilling freely out of a bottle of gin, so I was like, that's strong work.
This is sweet.
It was quite a mindfuck last week.
Yeah, it's like hard week at work.
We need to do
Times
that.
are hard. Please continue.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yes. So, we need to find a key to go back to where we were from. And we need to do some research to find a key, or somebody who has a key needs to bring us back. We learned that he has a key that can go back to his own plane, but he doesn't really like to go back there very much because over here they call him a good boy, smart boy, and give him food. But we figured that there was a plan there. We could maybe ask him to shift with us back to his plane, and then from there we can maybe shift to our Urtu plane. Because in here we cannot shift, we will just not work. Because the Lady of Pain doesn't allow it. But Tripicus advised us, how about y'all first go and find a key before you try this plane shifting business? Because number one, both our magic people cannot cast the spell. So somebody who knows how to cast will have to do it for us with the scroll that we found in Suhani's tomb. So we asked about Lysandra, and lo and behold, she was hiding right outside waiting to see us. So we spoke to this Lysandra person who turned out to be an elf with circular markings on her face. She told us that somebody had recently come in from Urtu, and explained that our planet is still present, which is good, and she knows a gate and how we can get a key to get back there. Yay, which is great. She asked how the people on our planet became powerful. So we told her, Intan, no, just eat the thing. And we learned that Intan was basically some kind of life force that was distilled over and over again. And she traded info with us for Intan. She traded info for Intan.
Correct.
Yes. And we found out that the gate is in Tashat's barber shop in the Shattered Temple district. And we need Pit Finn's friend for the key. And guess what? We just met a new Pit Finn friend last week. So yeah, anyway. So we learned that Marlena was actually the person who came in through Sigil and had come in about 7 to 8 days ago. But it is actually possible that she came in after we did. Yes, this is where the time traveling thing is slightly confusing. But basically, we came in at this point, and then we are here now. And then she came in at this point, but she's here. And then somehow now we are here. So it's very confused, but yes, it's like that. So, we then asked these Tripicus about the hoops on Akim and learned that people with the hoops on them are actually members of a society called Fiends Anonymous, who are trying not to, be stuck by their nature anymore and trying to, I won't say repent but they want to break free of the thing that has held them in that way for a very long time. And Bara realized that Afina might be in danger because Marlena is in cahoots with the king of Chorus. So he cast a sending to Afina, who basically said, oh, I'm drinking tea with new friends, it's okay, no, thank you, bye-bye. And didn't want to come back to find us again. So Bara cast Scry and figured out where she was, and then we decided to go after her. At some point during the traveling, I realized that, hey, you know what, if Marlena is here, they might follow us to go and find Afina. So I started to scan the crowd, and I saw 2 spots in the crowd where, you can't see a person, but there's no one there, and then, people just somehow walk around it. I was like, something is suspicious here. So, we... Wait, where am I? Shit, I lost. Okay, so after that, as we were finding close to the cafe where Afina was, we realized that people were following us, so we decided to divert a bit. And as we turned around, guess who we saw? The Princess Marlena.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's where we left off.
Yay!